Welcome or welcome back. My name is Joanne and today I'm going to share with you what's in my travel makeup bag. I'm going on a trip for Memorial Day weekend and I thought it would be fun to show you the makeup I'm bringing. I don't know how often I'm going to do my makeup. I might not do it at all, but it's there if I want it. And I just thought it would be fun to show you what I decided to bring with me. First, I'm going to share my tools. So obviously my eyelash curler, my pencil sharpener, always need one, and then I have my sponge in this little travel case from AOA Studio. My little sponge is in here. Look how cute this is. And then I have my brushes. They're dirty, ignore that. I just use them. But these are the brushes that I use all the time for every look. Got my face brushes, got my eye brushes, and a couple of face brushes here too. All my brushes are in here. And then I'm just gonna go in order of how I do my makeup. So first, primer. I'm bringing my Milk Makeup Pore Eclipse Mattifying Primer. This is my favorite primer I've ever tried. It really does keep me matte. And yeah, it smells like Fruit Loops, I swear. My holy grail go-to primer. For my makeup today, I did use these products, and I will have all of these products linked down in the description box if you're interested. And my links are not affiliated, they're just there for you. But for foundation, I'm bringing the Fenty Beauty Eaze Drop Blurring Skin Tint, the shade number 8. I think it's actually a pretty good shade match for me. It was a little dark, but I think I'm starting to get a tiny bit tanner. So this works for me now. Yeah, this is just, I just decided to bring this because it's lighter coverage. It's because it's gonna be outside, so don't need my NARS light reflecting foundation on. So I decided to bring the Eaze Drop. And I also decided to bring my Huda Beauty corrector. I don't know if I'm gonna use it because I have the skin tint, but maybe I will. Who knows? This is in Cherry Blossom. And then I was gonna bring my Kosas concealer, but it's so low that I'm like, I don't want to have to take out the stopper and it kind of leak everywhere if that happens. So I decided to just bring my Huda Beauty concealer in the shade Coconut Flakes. This is like my dream team right here. And you might think this is very excessive, but I have 3 powders. Look, I have a reasoning for each one. Givenchy Prisme Libre is under eyes. I love this for my under eyes. It's my favorite under eye powder. Absolutely. And then I have my Huda Beauty Easy Bake loose powder in the shade Pound Cake for all over my face. This really helps keep me matte. It's my favorite powder for all over my face. And is it clunky? Yes, but it's my favorite powder. And then I had to bring my pressed powder, which is the Nikkia Joy Cosmetics Velvet Finishing Powder Pressed. This is just like a translucent powder. It has a huge pan because this is what I use for touch-ups. If I need to bring down the shine a little, this is what I always reach for. All 3 of these are coming with me and I think it's justified. I'm a very oily girl, so I need my powders. For bronzer, I decided to bring a cream and a powder because I just like the effect of it. I know I mentioned that I don't really like cream products, but now that I'm working on a cream bronzer, I'm like, I kind of like that it gives a little base. It allows the powder to look more seamless, but that's just me. But the cream bronzer I'm bringing is the Rare Beauty bronzer stick in the shade Happy Soul. And look at how much I've used of this bronzer. I mean, do I use a lot of it when I use it? Yes, because I heard of this technique from Nikkia, and I've been mentioning her a lot on my channel. If you haven't checked her out, her channel is Makeup by Nikkia. She's a makeup artist in, I think, LA. I think. But yeah, so her technique is that she'll like, well, she's a makeup artist, so she doesn't want to apply things right onto her client. But I really like this technique. So what she does is she like rubs it on her palm and then she takes her brush and just picks it up, and it just blends effortlessly because you're already kind of blending it into the brush when you're picking it up from your palm. And does it waste product? Yes, but I really like it. It gives an effortless blend. I might go over it with powder anyways, but it just makes it more seamless. And then my powder bronzer, no one's gonna be surprised, is my L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour fresh wear bronzer in the shade 350 medium. And this is the bronzer I'm trying to hit pan on. It's a great shade for me. Again, I have this on top of the Rare Beauty bronzer, but it's a great shade for me. And yeah, I really enjoy this. Again, this is one of my favorite bronzers that I own. Yeah, this is coming with me. You know I'm a blush addict. Yeah, I'm a huge blush addict. So obviously I'm bringing my Patrick Top Blush because it's in my Deck of Panning project pan. I'm trying to roll it out for next update, but it's also one of my favorite blushes in my collection. This is in the shade She's So LA, like a rosy bronze type of shade. I'm wearing it today. I'm only wearing the powder. That's what I've been doing lately. I've just been using the powder because I don't really care for the cream. Gorgeous. I had to bring this. You just know I had to bring this. And then of course I had to bring my Gucci blush in the shade 08 Soft Red. This is just a nice coral shade. Literally one of my favorite blushes. I don't know what it is. I think it's just the packaging, the luminous glowy blush, the coral shade, like just everything about it is absolutely gorgeous. And I want to bring my NARS blush too, but it's literally the same shade as this. So I'm like, you don't need both. Which is, I don't need both in my collection, but I'm gonna have both in my collection. But I'm gonna bring this one because it's small, it's compact. I mean, it's a little chunky, but I love it so much. And then I have 2 highlighting products. Can you guess one of them? I feel like you can guess one of them. It's Blend Bunny Noctilucent. How could I not travel with this? Like, hello? This gives me sparkly, colorful highlighters if I ever want it. Ugh, just so pretty. I literally love Transient. This is my go-to shade. It's like a green blue type of shade. Literally my go-to. But I love this palette. I use it all the time. I mean, you guys have seen. But yeah, just I love it. It was the first colorful highlighter palette that I ever got, and it has continued to be my favorite, if not one of my favorites. I only have 2 left in my collection. I went from, I think 4, 5 to 2, and this is one of them. So I feel like that says a lot. And then my other highlighter is a neutral option. It's the new Fenty Beauty, what is this called? The Fenty Beauty Demi'Glow Light Diffusing Highlighter in the shade Prosecco. It's what I'm wearing today on my cheeks and on my inner corners because my eyeshadow palette does not have an inner corner shade. But this is what it looks like. It's just a nice champagne type of shade. Very pretty. Absolutely love. Literally, I got this during the Sephora sale and it's one of my favorite products and I wasn't even going to pick it up. So very happy I did. I feel like these videos you can really see what a person loves because that's what they're gonna bring with them because they trust it to perform well away from all of your makeup. And then after those steps, I normally go in with setting spray, and I'm bringing my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. It's not my favorite. It kind of leaves me a little glowy. I don't love it. I always have to go over it with powder and it's just not my favorite. I know so many people love this, but I just don't. I like the scent of it, but it just adds like a little luminosity to my skin that I do not like. But I will be bringing this. I have powders. I mean, I have 3 powders, so I'll be fine. And I just want to try to use this up. And then for my brows, I'm just bringing what I normally use. My Lawless brow pencil in the shade Cacao. This shade is a little light for me. I mean, I feel like you can't really tell all that much, which is nice. Yeah, I feel like you can't tell all that much, that it's lighter than my natural brows. But I don't know, I would prefer if they had an even deeper shade. And then my brow gel is the ABH Brow Freeze Gel. It's what's in my brows. Again, this has been my go-to combo. I mean, these are the only brow products I have in my collection because I just don't see a reason to buy multiples of them. I don't know, brows is just a thing that I'm like, I got it, I'm good. I don't need more. Mascara, I'm bringing my classic go-to right now. It's the Dior Show Lash Primer. I don't think this is really all that necessary. And then I have the Benefit Fan Fest, and that's what I'm wearing today. I did not put on the Dior Lash Primer today. I feel like it gives a similar effect as how it usually does. My eye primer is, of course, my MAC Paint Pot in Soft Ochre. It's just a great base shade for me. It's more of a golden tone, and I think Painterly is more of a pink tone. And then for eyeshadow, I was going back and forth between palettes. I was like, I wanted to bring my Groovy Garden palette because that's a new favorite. And then I wanted to bring my Nearly Natural palette because that's like an everyday type of palette. But then I decided to go with this one. And considering how much I gush about this palette when I talk about it on my channel, it's not even surprising I'm bringing it. It's Makeup by Mario Ethereal Eyes. I think it's now officially discontinued, which is so sad. Again, Mario, bring this back permanently. Like, what is going on? It's like small enough to fit in these small bags that I'm using for my makeup. So that's kind of why I picked this one over my Nearly Natural. But I still love this one. I mean, they're both favorite palettes of mine. For eyeliner, I decided to bring a brown and a black. So I, of course, have my Danessa Myricks Color Fix. You know, this is my go-to black liner right now. This is in the shade Blackout. For my brown liner, I'm bringing my Victoria Beckham Sand Kajal liner in the shade Cocoa. And this is what it looks like. It's just a deep brown. This is what I'm wearing today as a mini wing. So, yeah, excited to have these. These have been my go-to liners. I mean, if you look at my description box, it's either this one or my Danessa Myricks. So makes sense that I would bring both of those. And then for my waterline pencil, I decided to just bring the Essence, what is this called? The Extreme Lasting Eye Pencil, waterproof eye pencil in the shade Silky Nude. This has been my go-to waterline pencil, and I top it off with like a cream shade eyeshadow. Yeah, I decided to just bring this. I was gonna bring like colorful ones, but I'm like, if I'm gonna go for a natural look every day, this is gonna be the one I use. So I decided to just go with this one. And now we're going into lip products. So first is lip liners. I have 4. Look, they're small, they don't take up that much space, okay? Of course, I have to bring Charlotte Tilbury Iconic Nude. This is my favorite lip liner. It's kind of tiny. It's a little small, but it's just a nice light pinky brown everyday type of shade. And then I have my Melt Perfectionist Lip Ultra Precision Lip Pencil. Oh my god, that was so hard to say. In the shade Cashmere. Yes, it's just a light warm brown. It would have been great with my lipstick today, but I didn't feel like putting on a lip liner. And then I have Makeup Forever Wherever Walnut. This is just more of a pinky tone if I want that. Look, gotta have options for lips. Okay, gotta have all the options for lips. And then I have to have like a darker brown lip liner too, right? So I have the Lunar Beauty lip pencil in the shade Cocoa. It's again just a dark brown lip liner. So those are all my lip liners I'm bringing. It's a lot, especially for, was it like three days? But you know, it's fine. And by the time this video goes up, it's past Memorial Day already, but I just thought it'd be fun to show you everything I'm bringing. Funny enough, I am bringing 4 lipsticks. I bet you can guess which 4 lipsticks. They're only my favorite lipsticks right now. So I am bringing both of my Westman Ateliers. So I have Rue and PK. Rue is just this deeper brown. Very pretty. And then PK is just this like taupey, pinky, nudie color. I don't know how to describe it. And then I have what I'm wearing today, which is Merit's Lip. So this is their original signature lip formula. So these are the satin ones, but it's just a lighter, warm brown shade. Very pretty. I love a brown lip. And then last for lipsticks, I have Charlotte Tilbury Very Victoria. This is more of like a warmer pink type of shade. Like the Westman Ateliers are definitely more cool toned. This is definitely more warm toned. I love it though. I do have a liquid lipstick type of product coming with me, and it's the Maybelline Superstay Vinyl Ink in the shade Peppy. I don't think I've ever featured this on my channel, but like it's just so pretty. I was gonna wear it today, but I put it on and I'm like, that's a lot. But this is very pretty. It's pinky. It's just gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Just in case I want something a little more intense. I have 2 glosses. So I have my House Labs lip glaze in the shade Guava. Again, a new favorite product. I had to bring this with me. Just an everyday gloss type of product. And then just for a little pop of color, I brought Lawless Forget the Filler in Cherry Vanilla. This is so pretty. I like this better than the watermelon one. The watermelon one is just a little bit too bright pinky for me. This is more of like that juicy, like cherry type of popsicle lips. And you already know I love this formula. So of course I'm bringing this one. And then I have 2 balm type of products. So I have YSL Candy Glaze in the shade 02. And then I have this Supergoop Play Lip Balm with SIE, SPF 30 PA+++. I don't know what that means. And this expires in June. So great timing. But obviously SPF necessary when you're outside all day, especially for my lips. My lips burn so easily. And then I decided to talk about the fragrances I'm bringing. Obviously, I'm traveling. I'm gonna bring my travel sizes. You can tell that this is kind of a favorites video, yeah. Because you're gonna bring your favorites when you're traveling. But I'm bringing Kilian, Love Don't Be Shy. For my like going to dinner type of perfume, Allie Vanilla 28. Look how low I am in this travel size. I'm glad I have the small 10 ml. And then I wanted something a little lighter, a little more, definitely not fresh because it's still very sweet, but like just a lighter type of scent. And I decided to go with the new Allie Vanilla Candy Rock Sugar 42. This, let me tell you, this surprised me. Okay, I mean, do I think I'm ever gonna get a full bottle of this? I don't know. I might just keep buying the travel sizes. But like, it smells so sweet. It's light. It's like literally perfect for this time of year. On me, it opens with the pear note and then it dries down to smell like a spicy type of bubble gum. I mean, that sounds pretty good to me. Like, but again, if you don't like sweet scents, do not go for this. This is very sweet. But I just thought this would be a good, like, lighter type of scent for me. And then obviously I'm bringing my skincare. I'm not gonna go through all of that. There's all of the makeup and fragrances I'm bringing for my little weekend trip. Let me know if you did anything fun for Memorial Day. All that being said, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, I would really appreciate it if you give it a big old thumbs up. And I hope you have a great day, a great night, whatever time it is for you. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.